So I'm battle rap arena like, I ain't know it was one round. And Tech 9 talking about he got bars. These niggas gotta stop crying. Stop crying. They gotta learn to suck it up and stop whining. Shit, you can't be a woman, be a man. If you act like a woman, I will not shake your hand. These niggas gotta stop crying. Stop crying. They gotta learn to suck it up and stop whining. Stop whining. Shit, you can't be a woman, be a man. If you act like a woman, I will not shake your hand.
I mean, clips beat X Factor. Shit happens. What he going do? Cry now and quit rapping? That ain't even sanitary. Get a bitch napkin. I don't even punch niggas, just bitch slap him. He acting like a dickhead. Get a big magnum. And I'm cruising down the city with my tints platinum. Shit, you know what happened, X? You should quit acting. Cause you gon' die and blow up, nigga. You been Latin. K-Shine. Now we can go all out. Cause DNA's not the one you should call out. You even mentioned Cortez. That's the wrong route. Spray mine and give K9. Don't call my dogs out. You other niggas still haters though. In Calico, your real name's still Terranio.
Alright, yo, what's up everybody? This is Gary A. Swaby, and you're now listening to the new Battle Rap podcast. We got a name for it this time. It's called B.A.R.S. Battle Analysis Radio Show. That's the name that's the official name for the show. You know, WorseCase came up with that, so props to him. What's up, WorseCase?
Yo, it's me, the C-A-S-E. What's going on with everybody? You know, everything is good, man. You know, just listen to these battle raps and everything, man. You know, I love listening to this stuff, man. What's going on with you, man? Everything good?
Yeah, man, everything's good, man. Like, there was 3 battles that came out recently that, you know, we really just wanted to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess we'll just get straight into it. The first one was QP versus Tay-Rock. So,
you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for this battle to drop for a long time because, you know, I'm kind of a Tay-Rock fan. And, you know, QP, like, he was one of the more promising ones from the Proving Grounds. So, you know, I was looking forward to see that battle. And, what?
No, go ahead, man.
No, what are you laughing at?
No, okay, go ahead, man. I'll wait until you're done.
Okay. But, yeah, I mean, battle, it was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Like, because when the actual event was going on and people were, like, tweeting from the event and stuff, they made it seem like it was a much better battle than it really was. But
yeah,
they did have some good shit in there.
You know,
go ahead.
You know, it was a alright battle. I mean, to me, the battle was super underwhelming. I won't even say kinda. The battle was super underwhelming. I mean, I waited until 3 in the morning, and then Smack made some You know, this is how you know Smack is a nigga. Cause look at this. Smack said, no lie, on his Twitter, he said, "Oh, I'm still in St. Louis, so the time was a little different. It don't make no difference. If you post about it at 3:30 in the morning, my time on East Coast time, you only an hour behind me. So you posted up at 2:30. That's still an hour and 30 minutes later than what you said." Now, I'm not trying to complain like that because Smack give us this stuff for free. But you know, Smack, don't make excuses. Just post it up and just leave it at that. Cause if you make excuses, it's gonna make yourself sound ignorant. And I know you're not an ignorant person. You know, so like, that was bad. That was horrible. But
yeah, I really don't understand like delays with battles, because like, you know, if you like what you can just edit the battles in advance,
yeah,
and then like upload it, you know, set it to private.
Right. Set it to private, and then just make it public when you want. That's simple.
Yeah. That's
simple stuff. But these guys, I think Smack did what he does, and this is not to bash him, because I think he does a good job. But you know, I think what they do is they just sit up there and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna release it today on halftime," and they just start editing then. You know what I'm saying? They just start editing right then and there. And I'm like, man, come on. But that battle was super underwhelming. I was just like, man, the first round was the only exciting round. After that, bar for bar, Tay-Rock got it. Rounds 2 and 3. The only close round was 1 to me, and I think Tay-Rock might have edged it. He might have edged it. That's only because I think QP stopped early.
Yeah.
I think all of his rounds were pretty short, actually. I don't know why.
What are your standout bars though from the battle?
Just the drag queen line. That drag queen line was crazy. That was the bar of the whole battle to me.
Yeah.
To me, that was the whole battle. And not QP. What you call it? First round was smooth, man. He pulled some smooth shit. Tay-Rock, Lil Tay. You know what I'm saying? He pulled some smooth shit. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Mom Spaghetti, he threw up on my sweater already. Mom Spaghetti, because you know the whole D.
Oh yeah,
that was slick, man. You know, Tay, you know, he had a pretty smooth first round, I'll say, man. But other than that, there ain't no bars that really stood out to me like that. That drag queen line was just bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Even Tay-Rock said he felt that line. So
yeah. And I mean, when you see Smack reacting, Norbs, Marv 1, and you know, everybody reacted to that bar.
Yeah, man, everybody went crazy, man. Marv 1, he damn near collapsed when he heard that shit. That's funny as hell. He almost damn near collapsed, and I'm like, man, Marv 1, like, you pretty big, man. Don't be scaring me like that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna scare me like that, man. You know. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Did you hear the Battle Rap Arena with Tay-Rock, the latest one?
Yeah, I heard that.
What do you honestly think about Tay-Rock versus, like, Calico?
I really don't know what to think of that battle. Like, I don't think it would be super hot.
I don't think it will either. I think Calico is just gonna landslide that fool.
Oh, really? You think Calico would win?
Yeah, 3-0, yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because Tay-Rock, he got experience like a motherfucker. Like, he's been battling since he was like 16. But the issue with Tay-Rock is that he still don't got respect. Like, I don't know, man. It's like his bars are good, but it's not. It's like the fans don't really fuck with it. Like,
yeah, it's like I guess you could compare it to like Rich Dollars.
Yeah.
Like, he sometimes has bars, but you know, like, he just can't get the crowd behind him.
Right, and that was the whole thing. Like, the only reason why Tay got the crowd behind him on the first round was because of that whole Mom Spaghetti, and he had like 2-3 punchlines in there that was pretty dope. After that, it was all like on some pretty average shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was spitting that shit. It was just like, all right, Tay. Like, I don't know. He just wasn't spitting nothing, man. So I don't know. I think he's missing something really. It's like he's not able to capture the crowd like he should, man. So I honestly think that Calico would 3-0 him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Calico would have a huge advantage, being the fact that he's a fan favorite,
right?
And he has the presence as well. Like, you know, he's real good on that.
He'll take the whole crowd away from Tay.
Yeah,
I think he would, man.
Definitely. I think if that battle went down, like, it would have to be. Well, no, it doesn't really matter where. See, if they battle in New York, I think New York kind of like Calico, so...
No, they love Calico in New York, man. I think he's just a fan favorite all around, man, honestly. You know, if they're gonna have to battle this shit, battle in Tay-Rock hometown, because then they'll be a little bit more biased towards Tay-Rock, but then there'll still be niggas in there that fuck with Cal. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it'll be, like, sort of even, or it'll be like, oh, I can't tell this round, I can't tell that round. But if it's like in the D, or in Chicago, or I'll even say Newark. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a neutral ground, I think Calico would still body him, man. Like, you know, Tay got bars. I don't want to get that twisted. Tay got bars, but he just don't get it. Like you said, he just fails to capture the crowd sometimes. You know.
Like, see, I think Tay-Rock would beat Calico, like, lyrically, but
right.
I think Calico would just style all over him,
right?
So it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah. Right, and that's what it is. And at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. I don't think Tay can really fuck with Cal on any other level. Just lyrically, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so what stood out to you in that battle? Like, anything other than the drag queen line?
Yeah, obviously the drag queen shit, and you know, I liked a few. Like, Tay's first round was really good. Like, he had some good shit in there. Like when he said, "I'll leave paper on this lawn like the Daily News." Like, that shit was funny.
Yeah, that was good.
The whole 8 Mile thing, like you said. But I mean, yeah, after that first round, like, battle kind of really fell off. and there wasn't too much memorable shit in there after that. One thing I did want to mention is when QP started forgetting his lines. Like, that was funny as hell.
Yeah, he started rubbing his nose and shit. That's how you can tell he forgetting shit. But he did that same shit in that battle with Rosenberg. He started rubbing his nose and he started like pausing and looking at him and shit. I'm like, come on now. Come on now, QP. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny thing is, what I like about QP is that he can be choking and forgetting his lines, and he'll say some random shit and he'll still get the crowd rolling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, when he battled Rosenberg, he was like, he forgot his shit and he was like, I just said it because I felt like saying it, bitch. Like, everybody just busted out rolling. Like, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This dude, you know, so he got the crowd. You know what I'm saying? QP got the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He's able to capture a crowd. So I like QP, man. You know, he definitely needs a lot more work, honestly, but I like QP, man. I like QP.
Your head is peanut as hell, dog.
Yeah, yeah, your head is peanut as hell. Yeah, he just be saying some stuff. Like, I'm like, he'll just say some random, he'll just pause and say some random shit, and like, everybody just start rolling.
Yeah,
you know
that's why I want to see him battle like a Tech 9 or Bill Collector, because, you know, I'm interested to see how that would turn out. Since, you know, they're like, with like Tech 9, he's like a more jokes over bars type.
Right.
QP, he actually has bars sometimes, so like, you know, that might give him an edge.
I think later on, maybe after another battle or two on the main stage, I think he should battle Tech 9. He just needs more experience on the main stage, you know, because right now, you know, I'm not trying to say he gets stage fright, but right now he needs to work on his lines, you know, on his memorization of his lines and stuff, you know. And once he gets that down pat, man, I think honestly, I think him and Tech 9 should go at it. Right now, I don't think he just has that experience yet. Tech 9 is just way too much of a vet right now.
Yeah.
Way too much of a vet. You know what I'm saying? But, what you think about, so what, the next battle was what? Bricks Belvy versus Surf, was it?
Yeah, Bricks Belvy versus Surf at the Jungle. This from the Jungle event. They threw that, like, with URL, right? I don't know if Smack was there or anything, but...
I don't know. I think that was Fox's thing. That was Fox's thing. That wasn't URL.
Oh, okay.
That was J.
I thought it was like a collaboration type thing.
Nah, that was J Fox or something like that. You know, that was their whole thing. What you think about that battle, man? Like, what stood out to you in that battle, man? What you like?
Well, I mean, Bricks, you know, like, I used to really like Bricks Belvy, when he was back in Grind Time and everything. Like, when he first started, like, I was like, yo, this kid is the future, man. But, you know, after a while, he just started, like, choking and losing and shit a lot. So I kind of, you know, just, like, fell back. But, I mean, he put on a good show against Surf, like, because by now, people can sort of consider Surf a vet.
Right.
So, you know, Bricks, you know, he had to be on his A game. And, I mean, he could have did better, but, you know, he had a couple lines that were, like, okay. I mean, I like when he called out Surf for, putting his hands on his hips.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's not the first time somebody's done that.
But the way he did it, though, was funny, though.
Yeah. The way he did it was funny, but, you know, yeah, he could have just came harder, I think, because he didn't have too much standout bars. I like the bar where he mentioned all of Surf's opponents in the past, like he used all their names and flipped it into like a bar against Surf. I liked that. That's really the only thing I can remember from Bricks. And as far as Surf, you know, like, I mean, this is his last battle.
As far as we know, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you know, he had to go out with a bang, and to be honest, like, he could have came a lot harder, I think, but he didn't have to, you know, because he was in a way better position than Bricks. And, you know, he did okay. I mean, when he did the Suns pass, like, when he flipped the whole Suns style.
Yeah. Just fucking need to put in the subtitles or something. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah, I liked how he did that.
That was dope, man. They even have a YouTube video called Subtitles. And that's pretty good. The way that was edited and everything, it was pretty good, man. So definitely check out subtitles by Sue Surf or some shit like that on YouTube, you'll see the whole segment where, you know, he battled Bricks and everything. It's slick, man. I like this video. You know, so who you thought won, Surf, or you gave it to Surf, right?
Yeah, Surf.
Yeah, I gave it to Surf too. Surf, clearly, no debating, beat Bricks, Belvy. Surf is just a little bit too much, honestly, man. It's a little bit too much, man. Honestly, you know, I agree. He didn't come as hard as he really needed to because Surf was in a better position. Surf, you know, he had that experience over him, man, and that's all it took, man. So, you know.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, Surf has to be like one of the most improved battlers, like, cause he was still fairly new, like last year or something. He was still considered like a fairly new rapper,
right?
Like in URL, but he's come a long way. Like, he's made a lot of improvements, I think.
Yeah, I think he was the most he adapted the fastest out of a lot of people, and you know, I think what helped him out a lot, and I don't care what anybody says, was that fake ass gun charge he claimed. I think he's lying about that. I don't care what anybody says, and you know, but you know, because like Big T said, you know, that's mandatory 6, and then he did it in 2 flats. So Surf, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? So which one is it, Surf? You know what I'm saying? But that whole supposed gun charge helped him out because everybody was like, free Surf, free Surf, free Surf, free Surf. And then the next time he battled, you know what I'm saying, when he had a classic battle with X Factor or whoever he battled next, I think it was X Factor. I'm not sure.
Yeah, X Factor. And
after that, he blew up. Like, his Twitter followers went way up. Like, he just blew up after that. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. So it was just like, you know, because Surf was garbage on his first battle on the URL.
What, against Ill?
No, against DNA.
Oh,
DNA,
was that his first one?
DNA, yeah, I thought it was the first one. Yeah, I thought it was. If I'm wrong, then correct me, fans. But I thought DNA. Anyway, his battle against DNA he was trash. Either way,
yeah,
he was trash. Like, I was listening for the bars, but they just weren't hitting. Like, I don't know, they just was not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
like, DNA, just like his energy was just so overpowering,
right?
Compared to Surf's.
At that time, DNA was buzzing his buzz was going way up at that time. Cause he was that new young rapper that was ugly as fuck and that could spit some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I you know, that's why I fucked with DNA, no lie. Like, I fucked with DNA because cause he had no tooth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make no jokes, but he had no tooth. And niggas would talk about his tooth, and he'll still fuck him up. Like, that's why I liked DNA when I first saw him.
I still like him, and I like the fact that he's got thick skin. Like, you know, he'll take all those, you know, disses and all those criticisms about his tooth and his appearance and everything. Like, I mean, there's mad people who shit on DNA, like, even behind the scenes and stuff.
Right.
But he takes all that, you know, and he just, like, responds with bars. Like, that's what he does.
And his
like,
bars
he lives,
hitting.
Yeah, he lives this shit, like this battle rap shit. So that's what I respect about him.
Right. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, you know, I at that time DNA was buzzing a lot, and I think that's one reason why DNA was buzzing a lot around that time, was because he was new. He didn't really have the look, you know what I'm saying, and he was killing cats. You know, so he had bars.
Yeah.
He had bars. So, you know, not to really get off subject with anything, but you know, I gave it a Surf too. You know what I'm saying? I gave it a Surf also. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But the question now is, like, is this really his last battle, or do you think he'll get back in the ring?
I think he'll battle Tay-Rock later on. When Tay-Rock get his name up, I think he'll battle Tay-Rock. I think it'll be a good battle.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I think, honestly, man, this is what I think. I think Surf is good. Don't get me wrong. But I think, honestly, if Surf would battle on one-offs, he would lose a lot. He would look more like, his resume would look like he lost a lot more than people say he would have won.
Why'd you say that?
because he's a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? And there's like certain lines that he says that are just corny to me, and fans are just going, ah. I'm just like, I don't know. Like when he said that Tennessee I'm Titan line to Shine.
Yeah, that was whack.
That was whack, and the whole crowd went nuts. And then like when Shine said that, throw him up in the air like it's Wi-Fi, or shoot him in the air like Wi-Fi, whatever he said, something like that, or stick him. He said something like stick him like an iPod, something like that. He said that line was hot, and the whole crowd just started booing him. I'm like, yo, come on now. That's why I gave the battle 2-1 to Shine, like, cause I thought that second round with Surf was no debating. Like Surf got it with that rebuttal, but that third round, Surf. Comparing bars and not listening to the crowd, man, like Shine got him in my opinion. And I don't know. Like I said, if it was if he was on one-offs and there wasn't so many fans in there, I think Surf would look like he lost a lot more than he won.
Yeah,
I'm saying
they definitely got to do more battles in the closed off thing, because I think the closed off thing, like, people respect the bars more in that environment.
Right. I love close off. Let me tell you, I love the battles when you're just in the middle of a crowd and you spitting bars. I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff. Spitting on the stage is cool, but I like it more when you're in the crowd, man. Because
the thing is, on the stage, your performance has to be on point.
Right.
You know, like, it has to be. But, you know, if you're in a closed off environment, then the bars speak for themselves, you know. Right.
And that's what it is, man. I like to close off stuff a little more. You know, that's why I like Surf versus not Surf. I liked Tay Rock versus K Shine. That one off, I listened to that thing like every other. I listened to that battle like every other day.
Yeah, that battle was insane.
Because
that battle is slept on as well.
Yeah, because of the bars. You know what I'm saying? But if that was in the crowd, like on stage, I think honestly that people would say Shine 3-0, no debating. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not since it was closed off, you were able to hear, you know what I'm saying, Tay Rock's bars, and you were able to say, okay, Tay Rock might have got this round, or he might have lost this round. You know what I'm saying? It's debatable now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man. So anyway, not to, we went off on a little tangent. So what's next up on here, man?
Yeah, so the next battle, this just dropped recently, like a few days ago. It was Tall T versus Shotgun Suge.
Right.
Now, do you want to go first, or should I?
You can go ahead, man.
Yeah, this battle was probably like one of the most hilarious battles I've seen in a while. It wasn't a particularly good battle. Yeah. But it was, it was funny to watch, like, some of the things they did in this battle. Tall T, he says a lot of corny shit. I hate his battles, like, all of them, except for the one with Conceited, because obviously Conceited bodies him, but, all his other battles...
Is he SONS?
Nah, he's not, but he battles on the jungle a lot. Like, I think he's because he's from Stockton, right?
Yeah, I just thought he might have been SONS, but go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just mention it, like, the fact that he jiggled Shotgun Suge's titties.
Yeah, like, and talked to him. and he spoke to him. He said, yeah, that shit was kind of gay. It was funny, but it was kind of gay at the same time. Like, I don't care. If you're a man, you don't touch another man's titties. That shit is just so gay. And then I read up... Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say they both lost for that, because, like, Suge should have, like, if that happened to me, I would have, like, sneaked him or something.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And I saw one comment, because, Suge said, Suge had tapped his pockets, right? For some money or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On Suge's turn. And then I read one comment saying, yeah, it's even gayer because, Suge almost touched his dick when I was like, look, I was like, look, that is the gay, I said, that's the corniest thing ever, because when you tap in somebody's pocket, you going in there to find some money. You ain't looking for no dick. You're looking for money. You know what I'm saying? And when you touch somebody's titties, you touch somebody's titties. There ain't no way getting around that. You ain't looking for no money in underneath some man's titties.
Yeah.
Who's looking for money around there? You know what I'm saying? He tapped his pockets because he was talking about. He said, "Tall trapping. If you trapping a nigga, what you got?" And he tapped his pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's some G shit. You know what I'm saying? But they both, you know what I'm saying? They both was like, I don't know.
Yo, like, whoever, like, whenever these two battle again, like, that's gonna get brought up, like, guaranteed.
Yeah, it is.
Like, their next opponents are gonna bring that shit up.
Yeah. And that's why I think when Cortez battles Suge, man, I think Cortez is gonna mention that shit. Like, you in the gangster, he gonna say something like, you in the gangster, you let Tall T touch your titties.
He probably rewrote, like, his old battle. Like,
right. Like, he probably rewrote a couple lines just to fit in. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, like, what would your reaction have been, though? Like,
with the titty thing, like, for one, I don't know, man. Then again, you gotta understand, these guys sign contracts, you know what I'm saying? And I think the contracts be like $1,000 or whatever the money may be.
It says they can't fight as well.
You can't fight, and I don't know, if it was like a stack, I probably wouldn't have did nothing because at the end of the day, I want that money. You know what I'm saying? But if it was like a free battle, I would have straight decked that fool, like. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know how much money they got for it, you know.
But, like, I mean, Suge could have at least checked him, like, yo, don't touch me. But, like.
Right. Suge didn't do nothing. I think he laughed or something like that. And what was so suspect about it was that at that time, when Suge got his titties touched, like, he unbuttoned his jacket. Did you notice that? Like, Suge was unbuttoning his jacket, or unzipping his jacket at the same time when Tall T did it.
Really? I got.
Did you notice that?
No, I didn't notice.
Man, look at it again. I promise you. Suge was unzipping his jacket at the same time, and then once he got through doing it, Tall T did it, or he was doing it while Suge was like unzipping his jacket. Like, it was the most perfectly set up, like, gay shit I've ever seen. Like, I don't know. I thought that shit was just weird. I was like, all right, whatever.
All right, but like with that aside, like, just focusing on bars, what did you think of the battle?
I'll give it to Suge, cause I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased. I like Shotgun Suge. You know what I'm saying? I like Shotgun Suge as a battler. You know what I'm saying? I think I like that gangster stuff he be talking. I like how he get in people's face. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to Suge, man. Suge. I think Suge got it. What about you?
I mean, I need to watch it again because, like, I don't know. I just don't know about that battle, man. Like, Tall T, he had some real corny shit, but he had one line. What was that line he said? I can't even remember it now. But he had one line that was just funny as hell. Like, it wasn't amazing or nothing, but it was
it was fun. I know what you're talking. I just forgot that line too. I know what you was talking about though. So you really undecided on that battle?
But, yeah, I'm kind of undecided right now. But I mean, I think performance-wise, I would give it to Suge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, when he talked about Picasso in his house and you know,
yeah, that was some.
And then he said, Beasley, I thought I told you, I don't play with other people's kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like when Suge get up in that face and start talking that shit, man. That's what I like. I like that street shit, man. I'm not a grind time fan or really a King of the Dot fan. Be honest with you, I'd be lying if I said I was. I'm not. I like Street Status. I like URL. I even watched some of those We Go Hard TV battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like that. I like that street shit, man. So.
Yeah, that's what I like about Suge as well. Like, the fact that it's like he doesn't try to be politically correct. Like, he'll say the most fucked up shit. And,
yeah.
And I kind of like that. I mean, I know the whole proof thing, that was kind of pushing the boundaries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't show up to the D. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever. I mean, you know, he's a young guy, man. What people fail to realize, a lot of these battle rappers are like 20 years old. Like, Shotgun Suge is actually like 22. He's my age.
Yeah. Surf too, like.
Yeah, Surf is like, I think Surf is younger than me. Actually, I think Surf is 21.
People clown on him for like having an old face and
right.
shit.
Yeah, he does got an old face. He looks like he's 28. You know what I'm saying? But he does. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these battlers are young people. Like, DNA is like 19, 20. He can't even drink yet. I don't even think, could drink. Well, no, he can now. But, I'm talking about Hitman Holla. But back in 09 when he first started, he was like 20. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of these battle rappers are young people, man. And people fail to realize that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Shotgun Sugar's like 22. You know, I thought Shotgun Sugar was a little older. You know what I'm saying? Not because, you know what I'm saying, I just thought he was a little older because of, you know what I'm saying, the street stuff he was talking. I thought he might have been like, you know, maybe 32. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking to people like they his son.
Yeah. Like, I think because these guys, they get so much respect that
right.
You would think that they're older, you know, like.
Right, and Hollow the Don's like 22.
Really? He's 22?
Yeah, Hollow the Don's like 22 or 23. He's like my age.
I thought he was at least like 25 or something.
Nah,
because he's been around for a minute.
Nah, Hollow the Don is young.
Like, people don't know, but Hollow's been around for a minute, man.
Yeah, he has. He's been around from the Freestyle Fridays back in 05, man.
Yeah.
The Freestyle Fridays and stuff, man. Yeah, he was it 05 or 06? It was around sometime around there. But yeah, Hollow the Don's been around for a long time, man. He's not old. He's not really old. No, he's young, man. Really young. So, I respect it. These guys are young and they're doing their thing. You know, they're doing their thing. But I guess we can move on, man. Let's go on to the Any Given Sunday card, I guess.
Yeah, so, we're just going to chop it up about because they released the final card, so
right.
We're going to talk about each battle a little bit and just give our predictions, basically. So, should we start with the main event, or should we do that last?
We can start with the main event real quick. You can do the main event, I guess.
Alright, so Tech-9 versus DNA. I think we touched on this briefly in the last episode.
Right. Yeah, we did. What do you think about it? I mean, how many rounds? What do you think out of 3 rounds, man?
I think it's gonna go 2-1 to DNA.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give it 2-1 DNA. I think the first round, people are gonna go crazy over Tech-9. And I think the first round, honestly, might even be debatable. But then after the first round, after Tech-9 gets his little happy hour in and shit, DNA is just gonna start killing them with bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can bet that DNA is gonna deliver in this battle, because he knows, like, that people are, riding this whole Tech-9 bandwagon.
Right.
So, he's gonna bring his best bars to this battle, just to show people up, like,
Right.
So, he's gonna be on point, I think.
And, I think DNA, he's gonna get it 2-1, man. I think, honestly, DNA is gonna get it. I hope he gets it, because I think Tech-9 is severely overrated. And I have to agree with TNA in that trailer. He said Tech-9 has never said a line that make me go, ooh. And I agree. I have never heard a line. Can you think of a line, honestly, that Tech-9 has said that make you go, ooh, that was cold?
Yeah, I gotta agree, like...
He just make you laugh.
Like, shoutouts to, rapmusic.com, but I post on their forums a lot. Like, they talk about battle raps there. And, like, when I posted our podcast, somebody was like, oh, I stopped listening when you said DNA was gonna beat Tech-9 or whatever. Like, come on, man. Like, I want somebody to tell me, like, Tech-9's best bar that he ever spit.
Yeah. That makes you
like,
just go, ooh. That makes you just say it was cold. Like,
yeah, like, he's all jokes and performance.
Right.
Like, let's be clear about that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, because I like Tech-9. I love seeing his battles, but, when you're talking bars, he can't stand up to somebody like DNA.
Nah. DNA, that's all DNA spit is bars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DNA got bars, And, and I hope DNA just embarrasses that fool, man. Like, I do not, I don't hate Tech-9. I just want people to realize that Tech-9 is beatable. And people say, "Oh, he's unbeatable." Like, nah. You know, I don't think that's what it is. I think anybody could be beat in the URL. Amongst all the big people in the URL, you know what I'm saying? I think each and every one of them could be beat if it was put up on the right matchup, or have a good battle if it was put in the right matchup. I think Charlie Clips can be beat.
There's only one person that I think maybe couldn't be beat, and that's Hollow the Don. And it's just because he's so versatile. Like he never misses a step in the battle. And the fact that he can seamlessly go from his writtens to his freestyle, and his freestyle ability is actually good, you know. So because of that, I just think that he's kind of probably the hardest person to beat in the URL.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I mean,
because in that Hitman Holler battle, he pulled out that rebuttal from nowhere, just seamlessly. And I was like, oh my days, that was the craziest thing I ever saw. That must be one of the craziest rebuttals ever.
Right, I remember that. I actually read it. I actually listened to an interview of him when he said that rebuttal I had from he said that rebuttal he had it in his head from the first round, but but when his turn came up, he forgot it when he started spitting, so he spit that rebuttal in the second round. You know what I'm saying? When he remembered it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he remembered it, he spit it. You know what I'm saying? But I agree. I think he might be one of the hardest, you know what I'm saying, to beat. You know what I'm saying? But I think Tech-9 is beatable. I think he's beatable, man. And people are going to see that. I think right now he's letting the fans get to his head, and he's going to come out, you know, with some bullshit.
Yeah, because, when after the Rich Dollars battle, he got super popular.
Right.
And then, when he battled Miles, let's be real, that performance was whack.
It was corny.
His performance wasn't even that good in that battle.
Nah.
But people were on his dick heavy.
Exactly. People say, "Oh, Miles got," but I thought Miles honestly got the first round. Or was it the second round? I forgot which one. I gave one round to Miles, though. For sure. The third round, I thought Miles did horrible, and I gave that to Tech-9. But I think it was either the first or the second I gave to Miles. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think Tech-9 is as amazing as what people say, unbeatable, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever. You know, we're going to have to see, man, when March Madness comes up. I'm not March Madness. What is it called? March something?
Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday, my bad.
On March 25th.
On March 25th. So, alright. I guess, what's the next battle?
Alright, the next battle is Rich Dollars versus Tay-Rock. Now, that's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, Rich Dollars versus Tay-Rock. Lil Tay-Tay. Lil Richie versus Lil Tay-Tay.
They're kind of, on equal footing. I would say Tay-Rock is probably a little more popular than Rich Dollars.
Right.
But, they're... As far as status,
they're the same. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. Alright, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No, what was you laughing at?
No, both of them niggas is both of them niggas. Well, Lil Richie got a better resume, right? But Tay-Tay got a dope resume too. And they both, nobody cares about both of them.
Yeah.
They're both battlers, and they both got good resumes. I mean, Tay-Tay battled Charlie Clips. He battled, what's that dude's name? K-Shine. He battled Young Cannon, Old Red. He has a good resume. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun Suge. And then you got, on Richie, he's battled everybody before they became popular. Goods. Everybody. Arsenal, I mean, everybody. DNA, and nobody cares about them, because they lose. They be losing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about them. Alright, and I don't mean to say this.
No, but do you think Tay-Rock lost as many battles as Rich, though?
Well, of course, because Rich has battled way more. But I can say this. Actually, no, I ain't gonna say this, because I was gonna say something stupid. But, they both been bodied pretty bad. Richie got bodied in his last battle. against X Factor pretty bad, 3-zip, and he choked like 3 times. And Tay got bodied by Clips. I honestly don't think Tay got like. I think Tay got bodied for sure, but I don't think like Tay died that day though.
Yeah, like he didn't have a bad performance.
No, it wasn't bad. He just lost, and he got bodied. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tay was like he died. Like there's a difference between dying and like getting bodied and being like he came back from that body, but still nobody cares about him. Nobody cares about them. Like there's like the battle of like 2 people that nobody cares about really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
the reason I'm gonna like give this to Tay is because like I give it to Tay Rock. I don't want to say 3-zip. I'm gonna say 2-1. But the reason why I'm gonna give it to him is because I've never seen him choke. And Rich Dollars, like, you know, he's choked twice now, I believe. It might be more. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's choked a few times. And on top of that, Rich don't beat nobody. Like, the only battle he has that I say he won that I can think of off the top of my head was Calico. But then again, in the comment section, people are saying that's debatable. Like, I thought Richie got that clearly 2-1.
Well, you know, there's a lot of Calico dick riders, so...
Yeah, you're right. But I think that's the only battle that people really say that he won. Like, Richie doesn't win any battles.
Yeah, but I mean, I just hope that Rich Dollars is on his shit. Like, I hope he brings his best performance to date.
I think Richie is like the corniest URL rapper. Dog, he ain't good. Like, this dude, he sits there and he raps the same all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he raps the same all 3 rounds. Like, Richie is not good.
Yeah, he's got that, like, annoying flow that he does. Like,
yeah.
That annoying tone.
He's like...
And he just, like, raps the whole battle in the same tone. Like,
right. He's like, you're a lame, and I'm just for the fame. That's why I'm Richie, nigga. And I be going roar like a lion, nigga. Like, that shit, like, Richie, he's lame, dog. Like, and he's talking about, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to talk about this battle anymore. Next. What's next, man? I don't even like them niggas.
Young Cannon versus Swave Sever.
Okay. What you think about that battle, man? What you think?
I think it's kind of a random battle. Like, there was hardly any build up for this, so it's like, you know, it's like it's thrown in there from nowhere. But I think it has the potential to be a decent battle. But as far as who I think will win, I gotta say Young Cannon, man, because after seeing his last couple battles and stuff, you know, like he's on his shit. So I like say it's Swave Sever though, but I just think Young Cannon, he's hungry, you know, like he's trying to get to the top, man. So I think that hunger is gonna, you know, make him take that. I don't want to keep saying 2-1, but I think that's gonna be 2-1 as well.
I say it might be 2-1 Cannon also, or either 2-1 Swave. I can't really decide. I think honestly, man, like it would be a definite 3-0 if Cannon could find dirt on Swave, but nobody can find dirt on this guy. Like, and don't you find it strange?
Oh no, I just thought, like, because this is in New York as well, like that might go against Young Cannon.
Yeah, you're right about that too. You know what I'm saying? I think, honestly, like, nobody can find dirt on Swave. It's like certain battlers, like Calico. Like, nobody calls him out on nothing. Like, nobody has dirt on him.
Well, see, Swave is, like, highly respected in New York. Like, he's
right.
with the whole Team Homie thing.
Right.
And from what I can tell, Team Homie is, like, a big group, like, of people in New York. So, you know, I think he's highly respected, and I don't think that, you know, it'll be that easy to get any dirt on him.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Besides a broken arm, his dad's arm, I don't even know if that's real. If his dad ain't got no arms or some shit. I should ask him on Twitter. But, cause he'll respond, cause Swave was a real cat, he'll respond back to you. And Young Cannon would too. But I think, honestly, it could be 2-1 either way. Honestly. That's what I'm gonna say, 2-1 either way. I think Cannon's gonna come with that shit, but I also think Swave might come with that shit. The problem is, I think Swave's flow might be a little bit too slow for Cannon. Like, Cannon might be just keep jabbing him, and Swave may not be able to handle it. But then again, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that's what I like about Cannon. Like, he goes in, like, non-stop. You know, like, he just doesn't let loose. Like, he just keeps jabbing you, and he doesn't even stop to breathe.
Right.
That's what I like about his style.
Right. And did Young Cannon have, like, a seizure or something like that, man? Because, like, the way he be moving is kind of funny to me. Like, like his whole left side of his body don't even work or some shit. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, like he's got some kind of weird balance.
Yeah, like, and I heard like he had like some kind of boot on it. Like, he was wearing some kind of boot when he was at that show at the Motor City Mayhem, and somebody said something about it, and he switched his shoe. But like, something's wrong with Young Cannon. Like, his back is messed up or something. Like, he been in a car accident or something. Like, I don't know. Like, he seemed like he got like paralysis on like his whole right side of his body or something. Like, it's just strange.
Swave should mention that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, why hasn't nobody mocked this fool yet about the way he be rapping? You know what I'm saying? About the way he be rapping, man, because that shit be looking funny as hell.
Yeah, so next one is Bill Collector versus QP. Real quick, what I think of this. This is actually a match I wanted to see. Like, I think I mentioned it before, but I really wanted to see this kind of matchup. They're both really high on performance, so it will be an interesting battle. But I'm putting my money on Bill Collector for this one. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm plugging it in. But what were you saying?
Yeah, like, I was just saying, like, this is one of the battles I really wanted to see. And, the Bill Collector versus QP. And, I think I'm gonna put my money on Bill Collector. I don't know, I just think he's gonna have the more overwhelming performance. But it could go either way depending on, you know, how Bill Collector's performance is. Because it's kind of unpredictable, you know, what he's gonna come with. So
what, you gonna give it 2-1 Bill Collector? Are you gonna give it 3-0 or?
Say something crazy. I think it's gonna be a 3-0.
What, from Bill Collector?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to QP, 3-0.
Really?
Yeah, I think QP has learned after this battle with Tay-Tay, and I think QP, he's coming off pretty much 2 losses, 2 bodies pretty much, you say. And I think QP, I think he's done playing around, man. I think he's going to come with it to Bill Collector and just start saying drag queen lines all over the place, man. And he's going to be a rap. The thing about QP is that he can battle, you know what I'm saying? Like he can spit a hard line and take the whole round. Because QP, he don't really spit about much, but when he say that one hard line, and they like say it again, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, QP, he could pretty much take a round off of one line.
No, I agree with you, man. Like, it's just, like, this matchup is just so, it's so weird to predict, in my opinion, because both of these dudes are real unpredictable with, you know, what they're going to bring. So, it's hard to tell. It could go either way. I mean, it could be a 3-0 for QP, like you said. But I'm just going with Bill Collector because I like him more, I guess. Okay.
I like Bill Collector too, but the problem with him is that he outperforms his bars, in my opinion. Like, he got bars, but he be outperforming his bars. You see what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying with that?
Yeah, like, I get what you mean. Like, sometimes he overperforms. Like, okay, you don't need to go that crazy. Like,
right.
Just chill, calm down, you know?
Right. Like, when he had said that whole line against M City, he said, all my fans start swinging Katana. Like, I got it, but it took me a while to really, really understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Like, he outperforms his bars sometimes. Like it's a whole bunch. You just look at his battles, you can see like there's some bars you can just rewatch, then you start to understand more and more and more and more. Because the first time you look at it, you're like, man, this guy's jumping around, he's killing this fool, you know? And then, like, you really not listening. Like,
I got a question for you real quick. Like, who do you think won out of Amazing D-Boy and Bill Collector?
I gave it to Bill, honestly. But Amazing...
you gave it to Bill?
I gave it to Bill, but Amazing D-Boy was on his shit that day. I
kind of gave it to D-Boy, to be honest.
Oh, yeah? That was when I went overtime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
but they both had a great performance in that battle. Like, that's a crazy battle. I think everybody should watch that one because some of those bars were crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Amazing D-Boy has been doing some damage too, man. If you've been looking at his stuff recently, I'm not sure if you have. But his latest battle on Block City was against some guy named Sincere or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was killing that fool, man. Killing him. Amazing D-Boy's been on his stuff lately, man. But anyway, besides that, so you know what I'm saying? You give it 3-0 Bill Collector. I'm gonna say 3-0 QP, man. I'm gonna give it a QP 3-0.
Alright, cool. So yeah, that's kind of our opinions are kind of opposite on that one. So that will be interesting to see what happens. But the next battle, the final battle on the card is B Magic versus Real Deal, which is a really odd matchup, to be honest. Like, Real Deal, I don't know if you've seen too many of his battles, because he's a grind time rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen any?
Yeah, I don't like him. I think he's corny. I seen him against Awkwards, and I thought that was the worst battle I've ever seen of two like top tier like professional battle. I thought that was the worst battle I've ever seen. Like Awkwards,
I've never been.
He was like, there was one bar. Have you seen that battle?
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, when does it become cool? Okay, like, just listen to me. When does it ever become cool as a battler to be jumping around, wiggling your hands in the air like a little girl in the middle of a battle? Like, that's not cool. You know what I'm talking about, right? When Awkwards did that shit, he's like, "Oh look, it's a little girl." Like he said some little line or whatever, and I'm like, when does it become cool in a battle? I don't care how white you are. When does it ever become cool?
That's like a whole. It's like a whole completely different audience of battle rap. You know, like the whole grind time rapper thing and King of the Dot. It's just a different audience. You know, they respond to that kind of stuff.
I think grind time is horrible. There's only like 2 or 3 grind time battles I like. And
I mean, I like grind time, to be honest. Like I watched a lot of their battles.
I like the old school grind time. Back with like the Saurus was young and all them other cats and what's that Chinese dude's name? Dumbfounded. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's the era I like too. You know, that era was the best.
Right. And then they started coming out with these little corny white boy jokes. I was just like, this is the worst. I don't even think SoulCon is good, by the way. But we're not going to speak about that. We're going to get back to this battle topic. So, Real Deal, man.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, I got to go with B Magic, man.
I'm going
Real Deal, I don't know. He's just not, I don't think he's going to fit in with URL.
Nah, I don't even think SoulCon fitted in, honestly. Did you honestly think SoulCon was really, really fitting in the URL? Like, be honest.
I mean... I'm biased because the fact that, you know, he bodied J Fox so badly, I like him for that. But but I mean, overall, I mean, he had another match against Deacon Frost, and that was a little weird. Like, just seeing him in that crowd, like, you know, amongst those people, it looked weird. Just, you know,
yeah,
'cause he was wearing a suit as well,
right? And us street niggas, like, we don't respond to that kind of stuff. Like, okay, you're wearing a suit. Like, where, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just think, like, okay, he battled Deacon Frost, right? Now, I know this is getting off topic, but he battled Deacon Frost. And then I remember SoulCon saying some line like, "That's why I took your girl to the movies." And then everybody just started going crazy. I'm like, this is corny. I was like, this is the corniest stuff I've ever heard in my life. And then he goes against J Fox, which he bodied him bad. Okay? That's not the problem. The problem was, like, some of the lines he was spitting was just...
Yeah, I mean, not all the bars were good. Like,
right.
Like, he says, like, when he said, "You got that look like you can't read."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right.
And he was saying a lot of filler stuff.
Right.
But
and that's
that first round, though, was so... You know, it was so dope that, you know, it just was a total body bag from that point on.
Right. But I'm gonna be real with you. If you actually listen to J Fox's bars, he had bars. He just doesn't have anything else. He actually had bars. If you listen to him, like, if you honestly listen to him, J Fox. Now, I'm not trying to say he beat Soul Khan. He's not even close. But what I'm saying, if you actually listen to the bars J Fox was spitting, he had some good stuff. It just was nowhere near enough for Soul Khan. You know, nowhere near enough. But I don't know. Whatever. I'm not crazy about Soul Khan. I'm not gonna lie about that. But you know, Real Deal. I think he's whack. I think he's pretty whack, and I give it 3-0 to B Magic. Hopefully, B Magic pulls through with a 3-0. Please pull through with a 3-0, because I do not want to see Real Deal on Smack at all. Like, I just don't think he's good.
I think it will be interesting to see, just because it's, you know, it's something new. Like, you know, I'm really interested in seeing how people will react to that, especially in New York. Like, it's something new, so I'm looking forward to it for that aspect. You know, the fact that he's from Grind Time and he's well respected there too, and now he's, you know, coming to URL. I'm interested to see how that will play out, but I just gotta give this to B Magic, man, because I don't think Real Deal is as consistent as B Magic when it comes to bars.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So, alright, so that's the whole card right there. So, what can they expect next show? I mean, well, next battle is what? M City versus Big Cannon, right?
Yeah. Well, Norb's kind of like on. I don't know if you listened to the last Battle Rap Arena or whatever, but he kind of hinted that another battle might drop before that.
Oh, the A-Verb battle.
So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking they might drop that first.
Yeah,
and if they do, I would be happy, to be honest.
They said 3 weeks. The A-Verb battle's gonna drop, and let's see. It's been a week since that battle, so 2 weeks from now it should be dropping. That's what A-Verb said on his Twitter. That's what I heard from Norbs. That's what I heard from a couple other sources I saw. So they say in 3 weeks, and 3 weeks is gonna drop. So I was hoping M City versus, you know, so that way they can get Motor City Mayhem out the way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's taking them so long for that battle. Whatever, you know. But you know, I'd rather see M City first, because I want to see the last of those battles at Motor City Mayhem first. But
yeah, I agree with you. Like, you just kind of want to get that event out the way.
Right.
So,
I don't want to go backwards. And I'm like, man, this battle's old as hell, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So, what, we gonna cut it off from here?
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess look out for another episode in about 2 weeks or something. You know,
yeah.
Once some more battles drop.
Right.
Definitely leave your feedback on the show in the comments and everything. And, you know, you'll be posting this on your YouTube page as well, right?
Yeah, as soon as you release it, I'll download it and I'll release it. I found out how to put it on my YouTube page, finally. You know, I have to put a picture or something like that on there. I can't just post audio. You know, I have to put a picture on there like it's a movie or something. So I didn't know that until I read some instructions or some shit. So definitely look out for it on my YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at WorseCase, WORSE, and CASE. And where can they follow you at? Yeah,
you can follow me at Gary SWABY. That's Gary Swaby. And also follow the Epic Network as well.
Definitely. Follow the Epic Network. And follow the Wynton Hour if you want to, or subscribe to the Wynton Hour rather, if you want to hear more about battle rap talk and everything, because I have a lot more coming in store for you guys. Like, just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
Alright.
And also shouts to the whole, you know, Games on Smash and Coalition as well.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Oh, and shout outs to the guy that commented on my YouTube page, Lyrical Abyss, I believe his name is. I can't think of the exact name now, but I think it was Lyrical Abyss. Shout outs to Lyrical Abyss for, you know, commenting on my YouTube page. He's been a supporter since like day one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout outs to him. Shout outs to everybody else that commented on the forums too, especially the dude that said he stopped listening after a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? But is that it from you? You got any more?
That's it from me.
Alright, so this is WorseCase. This is, you know, WorseCase and Gary A. Swaby with the, you know, Swift Epics from the Epic Network. You know, take it easy, you know. We'll be back with you when the next battles drop in about 2 weeks. This is B.A.R.S.